Good morning, good evening, and good day. You're listening to Drama Buds, an anime podcast. So hello everyone, welcome to today's episode of Drama Buds. After 3 years of watching K-dramas, after 3 separate watches, I have watched One Spring Night for the third time, okay? I am finally talking about it on the podcast. Just to put this into context, just so you know how crazy 3 watches is for me. My Liberation Notes I've watched 5 times. Cosplay 3 times fully, and then many scenes and band songs, over and over again. Missing, I think I only did 2 watches and I got halfway through a third one. Live Dr. Romantic, my mister. All those dramas I've also just watched twice. And yet One Spring Night gets 3 watches. And the thing is, I loved it in my first watch in 2020. I still loved it, but I kind of understood more of its flaws in 2021. And in 2023, I love it even more now. I'm even more aware of its issues, but I feel like I came out of this watch just appreciating it even more than I have when I was 21 years old. So, basic details. This has the same PD, and Pansok PD, by the way, who is finally coming back to K-drama land, just so you know. He cast Jung in something, and the male lead is not confirmed yet, and I am afraid of whoever that could be. But we are praying that it's someone that I want to watch. Anyway, so An Pansok PD also directed Something in the Rain, Secret Love Affair, heard it through the grapevine, and this also has the same writer as Something in the Rain. It stars Han Ji-min, who I've seen in The Light in Your Eyes, Our Blues, Yonder, and Jung Hae-in, who I've seen in One Spring Night, DP, Prison Playbook. So it's about a woman who's been in a long-term relationship that she doesn't want it to lead to marriage, right? And then she meets a guy that she instantly feels a connection with. And she finds out that this guy is a single dad and that he knows her boyfriend somewhat through mutual friends. And they navigate through their weird growing feelings for each other while understanding that no matter how it happens, when it happens, there's always something to be said about their situation, about how they started, about him being a single father, about him having a child, and her having to take care of it. It just feels like it's impossible for this relationship to survive. Disclaimer, you may need to listen to my Something in the Rain episode because I'm gonna make a lot of comparisons to this and Something in the Rain and how much this writer and director tandem has improved in the span of a year. Starting with plot and characters, we have Lee Jong-in, played by Han Ji-min. So she is the middle child among 3 sisters. Their father is a retiring school principal who wants to work for the foundation headed by her boyfriend's father. And so she's been in this long-term relationship with Kwon Gi-sok, played by Kim Jun-han. But every time someone brings up marriage, whether it's her parents or him, Jong-in avoids the conversation. She just doesn't want to talk about it. And Gi-sok doesn't mind that their relationship is pretty passionless, right? That Jong-in is always being cold or they're fighting more often because he thinks, they're bound to get married anyway. Everyone has rough patches, but at the end of it, they're gonna get married. And when he says that to her, I think it's that statement that kind of sets something off in her, right? Because she's known by her family and her friends to have a very, very fiery, very stubborn personality, right? She's willing to be rude. She's willing to be very forward and to look bad to others if she wants something. She is fiercely loyal to her friends and her family. She's principled. She's passionate about her relationships. And so allowing her romantic relationship to stagnate like this and, being indecisive about breaking up or not and letting herself kind of be hurt